welcome to my channel. My name is Bella Benedict. I'm a YouTuber from Nigeria, and if you're new here, please do well to hit the subscribe button down below and join the family. So in today's video we are going to be talking about importation. Now, I have discussed the basic of importation in my previous video on this channel, so today we're just going to talk more about it. We're going to go into it more deeper. We are going to be talking about getting a legit supplier, how to source for a legit supplier on Alibaba. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to stay tuned. So before I go into this video, I just want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. We have gotten to our 500 subscribers. Yay! Happy. I am beyond excited because I wasn't expecting it, not even like consistent. So I felt like I was going to lose some subscribers. Thank you guys for joining the family. I will not disappoint. You guys actually did something for me that words can't describe. Thank you. You guys were all the motivation I needed. So thank you, God bless. So let's jump right into this video, go into discussing how to source for legit suppliers. Now, the importation video that I actually have on this channel, I got a lot of feedback, a lot of questions, and one complaints, or like say questions I get was people saying that they ordered and they didn't get what they ordered, or they even ordered and paid and they didn't receive their goods. I myself have this issue when I started with importation, and with time I understood that not every supplier is a supplier. What does this mean? You're gonna have to watch it to the end to understand that phrase. If you don't know the basics of importation, please do well to click the link down below. Click the link down below. There's a video up there I discussed about the basics of importation before watching this, because if you don't know the basics, this video might be confusing to you. Click the link down below and watch it. Okay, thank you. And yes, today we're going to be talking about suppliers. Now, I have chosen to dissect the whole topic about importation into different videos so I can discuss more and go in deep without being confusing. So in this video we are just going to strictly talk about sourcing for legit suppliers from Alibaba. And with that said, let's go right into this video. The 3 things I want to see from a supplier before going into their profile. If I should be going through Alibaba, I don't just go to any supplier that I see a product that I like. No, even if I see a product that I like or something that I want and you are not verified, you don't have trade assurance, and your years of experience is not matching up with what I want, is a no-no for me. So these are the 3 things I do check before even hitting that name and going into your profile. The blue mark, which is the verified mark, the trade assurance, and also years of experience. Now, once you've seen all these 3 in a particular company and you want to know more, you click on it, and when you click on it, then you can see more about their website and their company. Okay, the next thing you have to check is the price of their products. Now, prices differ for each suppliers. Some suppliers sell things for 10,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. So all these things matter. So if you see a supplier that's selling a product for 10,000 and you feel or you know that you can get it for way less or way cheaper, then it's not for you. You just come out from that profile and go on to the next. And once you see that the prices matches with what you have or what you want, then the next thing you have to go for is minimum order quantity, which is the MOQ mark. Now, what does this mark signify? It means that a particular company, when they list their mark down below each product, they are telling you, okay, this is the least we can sell to you. We can't sell to you less than 100 pieces, we can't sell to you less than 50 pieces, we can't sell to you less than 40. You have to check your mark and see if it works with you. If it doesn't work with you, you move on to the next profile. Then the next thing you have to do is description. Most people don't know this, but if you want to buy a shoe or a dress, okay, let me use a dress for example, and you see a picture of an Instagram model and you see cotton, once you go to the description, It might not be cotton you see there, you might just see like a nylon material. Under the material you can tell, because this description, what it shows all the materials they use in making that product. So most of the time what you see is not what you get. So once this supplier sends you your goods and you open your goods up and be like, what is this? Description of the particular clothes was written there, nylon, and you saw cotton. They'll tell you it's in the description, like that's the product we have. It's very important. This is the mistake I made when I first started, and when I chatted them up and they were like, but you said that's what you wanted, didn't you check the description states. So I learned my lesson. So it's very important for those of you saying that your quality is mainly because you didn't take a look at the description. Each product has a description below them, so you just have to look for that and tap on it. Then it goes and shows you everything. It's not in the open, you don't just see it, you have to look for it and click it. So it's very, very important for you to check the description of your product. Now if you see something you want to change, you might say, okay, this thing is a fiber material, I want a cotton material, can you get it for me in cotton? And they'll be like, okay, we can get it for you, but it has to cost you, or it will cost you blah 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 blah. Just know, you know what you're dealing with. Most of the time these are the few mistakes we make, so please beware to check the description of your product before you pay anything. So after checking the description, then the last thing you have to go through is reviews. I can't say this enough. Now when you're working on reviews, like I said in my last video, do not go to the Alibaba app to search for reviews. Please go online, go on your browser. If it's Safari, if it's Chrome, if it's Firefox, anyone you have, go on there, log into your Alibaba profile. It's not the app now, you're logging into their website. Then you type in the name of that company, then you search on them. You're going to see loads and loads of reviews. If it's a company that is old in the game, that's why I prefer and advise that you deal with companies that have higher years of experience, because with that you can see much reviews to work on. When you deal with companies 1 or 2 years, you will see much reviews. With 12, 8, 6, 10 years, you can see reviews over the years and know how to work and how to make your decision. So it's very, very important you do this like this. Please do not use the app for your research or your reviews. Now, no review is 100% certain. There's always one person that is bitter in each company review. One person saying, oh, you guys didn't do this, or you guys didn't do that. You know by now that when you get 2 or 3 wrong reviews and you get 100 positive reviews, that means you know they're doing something right. But it's not when you get like 25 bad reviews and 25 good reviews. I'm not going to take that chance personally. So the good must outweigh the bad. That's just the whole point of doing your review and your research on a particular company. Now I'm going to talk about the factors affecting sourcing for a supplier. And 2 factors I advise people to take into consideration when looking out for a supplier. Number 1 factor is location, and number 2 factor is processing time. So by now you've already opened up the conversation with your suppliers. You've already said, hi, I'm interested in your product, hi, I'm interested in doing business with you. After you've done all your reviews and everything, your description, your mock, you're sure that this is company you want to deal with, then you chat them up and tell them, look, I'm interested in this so and so, where do you reside? Excuse me. Now when the company tells you they reside, it's left for you to check if that location is suitable for you. You can call your agents and ask your agents, how far is this state from you? How far is this particular location from you? Then they can tell you, oh, it's far, or they will tell you, oh, it's really quite near. You have to know this, because when your suppliers are done prepping your goods, you have to send it down to your agents, and you have to pay for the cost of that transportation. So if they are living far away, you have to pay a higher amount, but if they are living close by, you have to pay a smaller amount. So you have to be very, very careful, because all this extra expenditure will also affect your cost of goods when it gets to your hand. So you just have to be very careful on how you spend. So it's preferable for you to get a location or deal with a supplier that has a location closer, if not in your agent's address or not in your agent's state. Do you understand? So it's much more easier. Please make sure you know this before continuing any transaction with them. And the second thing, like I said, is processing time. Now this is also important because I do not like my goods to be delayed, especially when I have to deal with pre-orders. And when you're dealing with pre-orders, you know that people money are in your hands and you don't want to keep them waiting. So if you're those people that say, okay, I'm pre-ordering for this, make your pre-orders. Make sure you talk to your suppliers and tell them how much time do you need to make this product, how long will it take you for it to be ready. Then they will tell you, and then you can compare and see. Some will say 4 to 5 working days, 2 to 4 working days, 6 to 5 working days. Then you compare. So if you find a supplier that can work with you with the dates you have in mind, then it's good for you. But if you don't, you can move on to the next time. You have all this and you met a supplier that have actually agreed to all this, have met up to your standard and everything, then you're good to go. Steps: do not take each and any of these steps for granted. All these steps are very important in finding a legit supplier that is going to fulfill all your dreams of importation. Yes, I think that is all we are done. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching. Please do wait to hit the subscribe button. My next video, we are going to be talking about how to search for legit agents. I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to get agents working for you. So yes, I'm going to be talking more about all of that in my next video. Stay tuned. Do well to hit the subscribe button, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.